Breaking news nearly 20 years after a trial that gained worldwide attention. Scott Peterson returns to a courtroom for a new sentence. Plus, providing protection against the Omicron COVID variant, what Pfizer is saying about how their booster shots match up with the new variant. And redemption for a referee, what the courts are charging the parent accused of tackling a youth sports referee with.
This is KCRA 3. We begin with breaking news.
That breaking news out of San Mateo County right now. The resentencing hearing for convicted murderer Scott Peterson just ended minutes ago. A San Mateo County Superior Court judge just officially resentenced him to life without the possibility of parole for the 2002 murder of his pregnant wife Lacey and their unborn son Connor. KCRA 3's Lizzie Mitri was inside the courtroom during the hearing. Lizzie, explain what you were able to witness.
Yes, well, cameras were not allowed inside. That's why we're kind of posted up out here right now. But that hearing lasted for about an hour. Scott Peterson was sentenced to death, of course, about 17 years ago for the 2002 murder of his pregnant wife, Lacey, and his unborn son, Connor. Now, this resentencing hearing comes after a California Supreme Court decision last year that found the trial court made some errors in jury selection at the death penalty phase and then undermined his right, Peterson's right, to an impartial jury at that point. So that's why the death sentence had to be reversed, and he was resentenced here today. Before that official resentencing, Lacey's family had a chance to speak, to give some victim impact statements. They gave some very emotional, tearful speeches today. We heard from Lacey's brother, her mother, and her sister. Lacey's sister told Scott not a day goes by that she doesn't think about her sister. She said because of him, her holidays have never been the same, because this, of course, happened in December, the same month, which is something that Lacey's mother referred to today, that it's ironic that this resentencing hearing is happening in December, and Lacey went missing on Christmas Eve. So after the family had a chance to speak, then we heard a little bit from the defense and the prosecution, and then the judge did officially resentence Scott Peterson to life without parole instead of that death penalty. Now, he is expected back here in court in February. That time will be to discuss whether there was juror misconduct in the trial. And his defense attorney, of course, believes there was and is hoping a judge will agree. And if that were to happen, that would overturn his conviction and spark a new trial. So, again, we'll have to follow up with those developments when they appear here back in court in February. For now, live in Redwood City, Lizzie Mitri, KCRA 3 News.
Yeah, Lizzie, I know personally my heart goes out to Lacey's family, because this time of year especially, like as you mentioned, this is when she went missing, and I'll never forget that morning waking up and hearing the news, and on the news personally, because I was in the Fresno market every day, day after day. We were sending out missing warnings, telling people, look for Lacey. Have you seen this pregnant woman? It's just a very hard time, and I'm sure extremely hard, especially for her family. As you were in the courtroom, did Scott Peterson have a reaction at all? I didn't hear if you already mentioned that.
Well, you know, everyone has to wear masks in the courtroom, so it was pretty difficult in terms of seeing people's facial expressions. Their faces are covered. He was in an orange jumpsuit with a big white face mask on. For the most part, I couldn't really see any. He stayed pretty quiet, whispering to his attorney a few times, but no, we couldn't see, you know, a lot when it came to facial expressions with the face masks.
Yeah, there weren't tears coming out of his eyes. He was stoic, so to speak, which I believe that was how it was the last time he was sentenced. This was such a worldwide spectacle the first time the trial went on. What's it like now? Are there still a lot of people showing up?
Yes, as I mentioned, we are set up outside the courthouse here, and we are among a line of cameras that was set up here because cameras were not allowed inside. Basically, everyone is just kind of set up out here to see if, as family went in and out, if they would want to speak. We did hear from Scott Peterson's attorney out here and Scott Peterson's sister-in-law, who basically wanted to state that they believe that he is innocent. We did not hear from Laci's family out here, only in the courtroom.
Lizzie Maitre, thank you so much for the live report and your reporting this morning. We appreciate it from Redwood City.